guys, so we are a day away from a ton of live streams to lead up for the February update. Now, something interesting has happened in terms of Alpha giving us some information on what on God's green earth is going on. So, as we all are aware, obviously we've got some new bosses coming along in terms of obviously the Queen Ant, Workshop bringing light hard mode. I know that's something a lot of people do want to tackle, and so with that, KANAE will be releasing as a fire DPS. Now, as it stands, that is one of the key characters on what we're thinking that is probably going to be playing a big major role in terms of being the more improved DPS character for where the fire typing is at right now, especially with these two, how they're coming across with the buffs they're applying, but more importantly, running that defense penetration team. Now, with all that being said, I went ahead and, you know, started working on SOOHYUN. Alright, currently right now that's kind of like your best shot of using a fire DPS character that is good for defense penetration. I've already stated how I feel about that character in terms of being a fantastic character. The issue that I have is that her attacks just, it's a builder, right? It takes a minute to drop, and it's just like I need something more quick and snappy. And so I was hoping KANAE was going to be that type of character. She probably is. Now, yeah, let me show you guys what Alpha has been, well, what Alpha has informed us in, because this information kind of changes a few things, you know. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see on if the developers choose to do a last minute change or swap, who knows. But yeah, this is very interesting to hear. Also, as per usual, if you guys do want to support your boy, that will be greatly appreciated. They've approved this coupon, but I've got no coupons given, so I think they're waiting for the update to go live to then they'll give me my coupon code. So I'm just waiting on that for you guys, and then I'll get that going. There's a bonus mission, which again, once that is ready to go, I'm gonna get that cooking, so I'll stay on top of it as per usual. If you haven't, for my supporters, in the description is the link to get yourself into the deluxe pass giveaway that I'll do, that I always do every month, of course. So when the new deluxe pass releases, I'll be picking a handful of you guys to win, so yeah, please make sure to do so. But anyway, just want to inform you guys, we've got the code. I'm just waiting for it to be approved. Well, no, not to be approved, but to be given. And then whenever this next code is available, your boy's going to be on it. So codes will be coming your way to my supporters ASAP. Okay, boys, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. So we got some info on what is happening. So first things first, do we get the new remnant in the next update? No, it will come with Yogu being the next one, of course. So as of right now, the current remnant that we have is Baron, and if you've been grinding out and if you've been able to do like the hardest Workshop Brilliant Light on hard, being defeating Baron there, then you should technically have him maxed out. I'm just saying. But again, if you've not been able to do it as hard, then yeah, of course you're not gonna have him maxed out. But you should have him at a decent spot in terms of having Baron done up within that tree system, of course. I think for me, because I've been working on the new Workshop Brilliant Light, I think I'm like 4 levels off, and then Baron's complete. So I'm probably just going to push for that and just get Baron completely done. But yeah, so that's pretty much the new remnant. Will the Queen and in Guild Boss have the same warrior summoning mechanics in story mode? Yes. She'll have stages where she summons minions. So basically, pretty much how we dealt with her on story mode, it's kind of going to be the same mechanic, I guess. Is she going to have a break after killing the minions? No, but she'll have multiple break stages. Works like our current dragon, so just kind of keeping it similar in that fashion. It's just by the sounds of it, the difference is again the minions coming in, so that'll be interesting. Aza activates her stacks after the breakthrough. Will she be able to reach 100? She will reach 100 super fast. Okay. Do we have confirmation that KANAE will be a fire type? So from Alpha, yes. Netmarble hasn't really said anything, but it's going to be a fire element. Like, it's at this point, it's a given. If they don't make KANAE a fire element, it'll be super weird. It'll be super weird. But no, yeah. At this moment of time, it's basically obvious at this point. KANAE is confirmed fire. You know, if the developers go any other route, I mean, nah, it's got to be fire. There's nothing else that they can do. Unless they want to shake things up just before Goto Iruji, but Goto Iruji will be a different typing. So yeah, not gonna lie, defense penetration is good, but I don't think we use it unless she helps KANAE get 100% defense pen. KANAE doesn't have defense pen in her kit, so I saw this and I'm just like, wait, what? Because beforehand, the original defense penetration within KANAE's kit, if you guys don't remember, the developers went with to where her defense penetration was scaling off from her crit, but it seems like they've gone back on that. This kind of changes things now on where KANAE actually stands, because that's one thing which we were preparing for and hoping for her to come in, be more of a quicker attacker, and obviously catering to the defense penetration meta, since that's what's being catered to for the new Workshop Brilliant Light. The fact that she doesn't have it in her kit, this kind of changes things. So can't you talk about her stats maybe later in the week? By the way, KANAE isn't for Workshop Brilliant Light. She's good for Guild Boss, Power of Destruction, and so on. You can maybe use her in Workshop Brilliant Light, but it's like using Thomas. Now, if you use Thomas on the new Workshop Brilliant Light, then yeah, he hits hard, but he ain't doing the job. You really need to cater to just kind of dropping the enemy's defense or piercing it. Hence why the defense defense pen strat just makes her life a whole lot easier on just getting through the new Workshop Brilliant Light. So this is interesting news. By the way, I'll just say good luck to Light Team. Only players in hard or Workshop Brilliant Light, you'll need it. Yeah, so I've already stated it. You know, with me using my Light Team on the normal version of Workshop Brilliant Light, it's brutal. In terms of the buffing stages, it's doable for myself, but when it came to the boss fights and whatnot, bruh, it's just too much of a stress. It is too much of a... Their defense is just stupid. So yeah, if Alpha's saying good luck, then that just kind of states that fire element needs to be catered to have a more of an easier time, that is. So SOOHYUN for Workshop Brilliant Light, wasn't it obvious? So seeing that, and I'm just like, oh, thank God, because I decided to invest in my SOOHYUN. Obviously, for the longest time, she wasn't done up in any way. But obviously, with where the game's at right now, with the stats, well, sorry, with the meta that's being catered to, I just thought, you know what, let me just do up just a little bit, make my life a whole lot easier, and then when KANAE drops, we'll get there, and I'll work on her. So, yeah, SOOHYUN is finally in action. Okay. Does this mean you're sure that there is no Akari buffs? I was expecting some for this. Okay, Akari getting no love out here. Alright, Akari might get buffed, but I haven't heard anything yet. Okay, that's fine. If she has 0% defense penetration, why even bother using her in Guild Boss and POD? Unless she has some specific abilities that triple her damage there, like Choi gives 20% defense reduction, so unless she has something better, she won't be used. New Guild Boss has low defense. Oh, fabulous, okay. And Thomas will shine again. Okay, interesting. Didn't you say something about KANAE's defense pen that was based on her crits? So they've changed it. Her crit damage now scales based on her crit, so... okay. That's not too bad of a change up. That means we can kind of solely push for defense pen, like something that we can cater to. I don't have to worry about too much, I guess. Well, then again, the crit damage really is on the other side. No. That's fine. We can still cater to more on the defense pen. Okay, as well as damage increase, to be fair. So that's optional. I'm not deciding anything until we get the final version of her and people test. Yeah, yeah. These changes are kind of like, ooh. I was really hoping for her to come in with the defense meta strat. But this is interesting. I wouldn't have expected them to go down this route. Again, last minute changes have happened in the past. We can see this happen. If they want to opt out and be like, you know what, let's just bring it back and, you know, give her with that defense pen. That is a possibility, but okay. Azel is good for everything, to be honest. She's good for... Wait, what? Yeah, she's good for Guild Battle. That's a fact. She's good for both DPS. Interesting. And she's also good for Workshop Brilliant Light for SOOHYUN. Oh, okay. I mean, that was a given. I mean, that's something that I'm catering to right now. I can definitely see people using SOOHYUN, KANAE, Azel, plus Thomas in Guild Battle. Yeah, because SOOHYUN also benefits from fire buffers like Gina and Azel. No limit for crit damage increase from her crit rate. Well, technically, but it's like an X% of sorry, it's a percentage of an X amount. So that, yeah, again, that's kind of stating the obvious. It's a stat, by the way, not a percentage. To be fair, not focusing on crit damage allows you to build defense panel damage increase on her. Yeah, facts. And increases crit damage by a certain percent of the critical crit rate stat. There we go. I don't know why I just kind of blanked out there, but yeah. So yeah, that is the info that we have right now from what Alpha has informed us. Very, very interesting. Wasn't expecting the developers to do a 180 on us, I'll say that much. I was really thinking that, you know, KANAE is going to be a character to really help us out in the works for Brilliant Light. Not in the sense to say that SOOHYUN is completely done for, but in the sense of I kind of need a quick attacker. But I mean, look, it's still doable. I just need to time my attacks right, position SOOHYUN correctly. It's still doable. She still has a fantastic amount of defense. I mean, again, I bit the bullet and I was like, you know what? Let me just play it safe. Let me make sure that I got my SOOHYUN done up right. And thank God. At the end of the day, if the developers want to go back on their word and, you know, do kind of hit correctly, well, not correctly, but like, you know, give her the defense pen and whatnot, make her so that she might be viable for the new workshop Brilliant Light, then we might be cooking with gas. But we'll have to wait and see on what the foundation play is for that character in tomorrow and Wednesday's live stream, of course. So yeah.